Alright, hello everyone, it is Freyr week, so welcome to a new week of Aether Raids. Freyr is going to be bonus for Astra Anima for the next month, so we're going to have to learn how to deal with him in some way, shape, or form. This is the first match we're going to do, so hopefully you're having a good weekend. Let's see where we're headed towards. Alright, so the first match, you can see there's a lot of mythics here. We have Formordius +1, we have Freyr, and we also have an Arvel +1. And then going alongside that, we have Duo Shamir, we have Duo Cordelia, Duo Azura, and Legendary Veronica. Legendary Veronica has Hardy Bearing, so that, and also the Arvel's here. Kind of scared to use Ninja Camilla, not really that good. Although Ninja Camilla could probably tank one Veronica hit. Probably can handle the rest, but still not gonna risk it here. We have Freyr. Not really much to talk about him yet because we don't really know much about him in terms of like fighting him, so we're gonna use this as a test run a little bit. Cordelia is gonna be obviously giving like sort of like orders buffs in a way, but remember that Freyr always cleanse all debuffs, so this is gonna be on as long as Freyr is still alive, so we kind of have no way to play around that, at least not initially. We have Duo Shamir is gonna be putting debuffs on us, so that's not gonna be good. We have Arvel putting guard, so we want our Galeforcers to be on the left side if we have any, and Azura. So Azura is going to be the main one here that I thought about before coming in here. She's going to dance Arvel when she can get a chance to, and I don't think anyone else has anything else to use. So Azura is actually going to be a free kill because Formordius can't be in range of that. So we just have to wait for turn 2 and then take out Arvel after that, or take out Azura after that, and then turn 3/4 is gonna be yeah, whose guess? We're gonna have to do something. This is the team for Team 5 is the one I have the most actions with, so we're gonna go with this team. I don't know how this is gonna play out, but we have a couple of Galeforcers in Seliph and Duo Carla, and we also have 2 dancers, so hopefully this will help out and hopefully things can work out. So we're gonna have to try this. Basically our main goal is to take out all 3 of the duo units so we can use the duo skills. Azura is gonna be the easy one. It's gonna be Cordelia and Shamir that we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do anything about that. So yeah, let's try how this is gonna work. This is probably not gonna work, but again, it's first time. It's, you know, you just gotta get used to it some way, shape, or form. Okay, so we don't want Seliph on the right side, we want on the left side because we want to avoid Arvel's guard. Thorr as well. It's not gonna matter with Carla because Carla's gonna have Galeforce up already, so it's not really gonna matter for Carla. Everyone else probably will. Let me see. I think, yeah, that's what we want to do. There's no Canto control, right? And you have Canto too. So what I want to do is, I think this is about okay as to what I want. Yeah, this is about okay.
Captivate them.
I'm gonna put Dorothea right now for here.
Of course.
I'm gonna break this obstacle back.
Oh, I'll do it.
Here, and let me wait a second. All right, let's continue on a little bit. Let's think here, making sure everything seems fine. Yeah, I think things seem fine. I don't know. Actually, I think I need to break this cake. I think I do.
They will submit.
I just don't know at what point I should. Alright, I'll wait for turn 2 to make sure. I think everything, how I see it, is gonna be normal. The only thing is on turn 3, the healing tower is gonna heal them back a little bit, so the bull tower is not gonna do much to them. Arvel and Shamir will still be low, but everyone else will be fine. I think. Yeah, because I just want to make sure there's a chance to get Era, so let's break the. Or not Pumera, Veronica. And then I think we wait here. think we wait here. Yeah, we wait here. There should dance Arvel. Okay. Let's say Azura's the free kill here.
We'll see this through.
Let's take out Azura. Without animations, of course.
Where to?
Okay, let me put animations on now. Yeah, this will only be bad if Freyr broke this, then Cordelia broke it, and Shamir moved in. But I don't think that's gonna be the order they do stuff in, so I'm gonna believe not gonna happen.
What is it?
I think Carla should be closer. Yeah, I'll do this.
By your will, I seek a foe.
Hopefully this is as I want it. But animation, okay, I did. I was like 5 seconds ago, but I already forgot. Okay, so this isn't too bad.
Hippity hop.
As ordered.
Maybe it might be a little.
We'll see this through.
Might be some bits of bad.
And away.
Of course.
We will abide.
Of course.
That's too much of a risk. But yeah, Shamir's gonna be the one that's gonna be in range.
Together. By your will. As ordered.
I think it's worth it to try this. It's our best shot.
Lament your fate.
I could check it. Which actually is probably the best thing to do. Probably the best thing to do is to check this. Yeah, it might be the best thing to check this. Okay, well that's good to know. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this.
Tear 'em to shreds!
Then I think
Where to?
we dance Corrin here and we dance Duo Carla. I think those are the two we dance.
Good luck! Why not? A dream.
Oh, my email client's open. There's always something I forget. Sorry about that. Okay, so Corrin takes out Cordelia.
Corrin's the
And
coolest.
let's see. Duo Carla should take out Shamir. And this, trying to think, this is correct, right?
What is it?
Yeah. So now we have
Failure
our
will not be tolerated.
duo skills active, which is very important. Alright, we can dance you. You can dance on your own. And now we can move out of the way if we want to.
Together. They will submit. Of course.
If we want to. Which might be actually the better call. Is there any way to trap any of them easily?
Hippity hop.
As ordered.
11-1. Well, he neutralizes that, so that would be a problem.
Together.
We tried at 14. You have guard on herself? I don't think she has guard on herself. Maybe we have to trap Arvel. That might not be that.
By your will.
Oh my god. Okay, so hold on. Let me clean up my tablet. We did one of those fat fingers stuff that auto moves. Luckily, I think
We'll see this through.
it wasn't that much of a big deal.
We will abide.
So, okay, hold on. Okay, so now what we have to do is Seliph has to move back.
Hippity hop.
Now we have to hope that no one breaks this. Definitely possible. That'd be an unfortunate way of these. Okay.
Shush! Quiet
So
down.
things seem
What
good
is it?
here.
Together.
As long as we can kill Freyr.
We'll see this
So let's
through.
do this. Let's take out Freyr
Tear
like
to
this.
shreds. Ta. Time to land the final blow.
Okay, that wasn't even that close of a AO. Alright, we're gonna do this.
Of course.
Got Veronica.
Ha!
Okay, I think we find out more.
Heavy hop.
Of course. Okay, so now what can we do?
Heavy hop.
Of course.
Just make sure.
With it.
Anything going on here?
We will abide. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, let's get this.
Just wait.
And he's out now.
Focus.
Wow, it's kind of nerve-wracking fight against Freyr, but we were able to pull it off a little bit because we had a lot of actions. I was scared I picked the wrong team. That was actually what I was most afraid about, but ended up working out, so that was good. Let's try our next match. This one doesn't have Freyr. Maybe it just didn't pull it. We're not interested. Could be either or. We have Dorothea, we have Veronica +8, we have Arvel +1, Formonius, Shamir, Duo Crom, and Alenci. Okay, well... Galeforce seems very good here. Can we just run the same team again? Yes, that looks like the most sense. Let's run the same team again.
I'll do it.
The good thing is that Dorothea is the dancer, but she is also the bonus unit, so she's not going to act. So we're kind of free there. We're gonna have Dorothea and... You know, should be... No, yeah, Dorothea and Thorr should go on this side. So they're gonna break this duo building. And then I think Corn's going to... Yeah. I think it's okay to go safe.
I'll do it. Just wait out.
For now. Yes. I think it will be a problem with it. Of course. Maybe that's all. Alright, so let's see. So let's enter. We'll talk about.
We'll see it through.
Okay. So I think we should. Most definitely should check this.
Just wait out.
Yeah, I think we should check it. Okay. That's not that bad. It's actually decently
What is
well.
it?
Okay, so let's do this.
They will submit.
Is this
I
okay?
seek a
Yeah,
foe.
not bad. Alright, so Thorr has that,
As ordered.
and now Seliph can feed off of this and get an extra boost here, guaranteed, because of what's her name? Thorr. Okay, so I think what we do is we move Seliph back, dance Dorothea. I mean, it's just to check this. I mean, we don't really need to check it, that's the thing. But how?
And away.
So now we know at least. The dance corn for sure. You know, Dorothea dances Seliph, who should take out Shamir because we want that. So Seliph can borrow the guard. Okay.
We will abide.
Veronica.
Failure will not be tolerated.
Galeforcing is working very well.
Shush! Quiet down.
Alright. Oh wait. Okay, so
We'll
I saw
see
my
this
dance.
through. Corin's the coolest.
Nice. Corin can dance. And we're all good right now. Maybe we could end it on this turn, but you know what?
Tear 'em to shreds.
I've had too many close ups.
What is it?
Slow and steady wins the race.
By your will. As ordered.
Why not?
They will
Alright.
submit. Together.
Shush!
Corin can
Quiet
break
down.
this, move out the way.
Of course.
And Seliph can take out Dorothea. Perfect. This is a very nice team. Alright guys, I'm recording this the day after, so we're gonna have probably a little bit more defense replays than normal that I've not seen. I've only seen the first two, and I recorded it yesterday, but since we're doing it today, there might be a little bit more. But I just want to talk a little bit about this first map in particular before we go into the defense replays. So if you can kind of see, Freyr's like in that sort of middle where he's within 2 spaces of everyone, so you can be able to cleanse any debuffs on the whole team, which means you pretty much always want Freyr in this position, unless if you're just willing to not cleanse certain people, which I do with my map because I kind of need certain people in certain spots, which is kind of the problem I see with Freyr at the moment, is that he's kind of limited in where he can be positioned or who he can work with, because he works well with, like, you know, Duo Catria or Duo Cordelia, as you can see with this map that we had here, because you can always guarantee like the orders buffs for his teammates as long as he's alive. But, you know, it's kind of limited on who he's working with. Obviously, a lot of people like to run with save units, specifically far save. So you want like a far saver. So I guess you can run him with Formortius, which this person did. But then what happens when, let's say, Arvel's bonus? Do you, well, this person's running 3, but I think he's probably losing score for this because I think you can only run 2 unless if you have merges and a lot of merges. Well, I can't say a lot, but a lot normally for most people. So I don't know if, you know, what's going to happen with Tiandra's bonus. Do you run Formortius and Freyr and Tiandra all at the same time, even if you're going to lose some score with it? Or do you just run 2? Do you run Freyr if, you know, if you don't want to run 3 mythics and only 2? Would you have Tiandra and Formortius, or would you have Tiandra and Freyr? That's sort of the thing that's kind of weird with Freyr. It's like, how many people can you pair him with for him to actually do what he wants to do? Because I like to pair him with Duma, which is what I'm doing with my map, so that he can always be able to get the upheaval off and hopefully knock out the bolt tower, especially since it's bolt tower week, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking about when it comes to Freyr, is where does he fit? He also has 3 movement, so can he get baited out and end up like ruining your map a little bit? So there's like counterplay to him, unlike how it was with Elimine, where it's sort of like, well, there's the counterplay of, you know, having more res than her, but that's pretty much it. With Freyr, it's kind of, there is no counterplay to his actual like penalty removing thing, but just the fact that he's a cav, a beast, and he has to be run with other mythics. Particularly, you don't want to run that many. You particularly want to run 2 unless you have a lot of merges. So it's like, where does he fit in with all this? And he has a lot of good stuff here. Like he has Shamir for the debuffs. You have Arvel for the guard. You have Harmonize as a save. You have Cordelia for the orders buffs. Probably would not be good with Duo Zero here, just because Duo Zero ends up dancing Arvel and sort of moving out of position and blah blah blah. But maybe if it had like a 2-movement dancer who didn't get the orders buffs and they wouldn't initiate, maybe it would be a lot better. But basically the thing is, he's kind of limited in terms of what you can do, because depending on how you put him, where you position him, and who you're running with, there's clear like holes in defenses when using Freyr. So that's sort of the thing to think about. But anyway, let's move on to the actual defense maps and see what's going on here. Alright, and now let's look at the defense maps, because I noticed that we have even more wins. We've won every match, so I had 2 that I talked about before, but now we're going to talk about all 4. I've only seen the first 2, so we're going to take a look at that and see how well it's been going and see what I'm doing here. I'm going to talk about my map a little bit. We have Freyr here. I got with my summons. I did summons on the banner. On summon 39, I got rearmed Ingrid. I wanted Ingrid and Freyr, and I had Fate Pass. I was like, okay, well, 40 will be for Freyr, and that's how I ended up getting him. I have Deflect Magic just in case if, there's some double melee attacks. I don't know, Shaz or something. I have no idea. I don't know what to put there yet, so I just have that there. We have Duma. I kind of had the A skill that has guard in it, but since he has Special Fighter, it's like, well, he doesn't need both, so I don't know. He kind of just has whatever, but it doesn't really matter for him. All that matters is upheaval works, so that's good. We have Manuela plus 10 because she's cuter than Surtur. Sorry, Surtur. So we want to use her now. I mean, I've had her for a while, but I just didn't use her. I just used Surtur instead, but now it's her time. Garrick, again, very good refine. Very, very good refine. And I like it, so I'm using it. Also has Odd Pulse Side just in case if you can sort of knock off like a Summer Fjorm or a Hardy Fighter. That would be nice. Our favorite character of all time, Camilla, of course, ninja form, plus 10, with Soaring Guidance so that Thorr, Lyn, Garrick if needed, but probably not, can move. Especially since Garrick is the bonus, so he's not really going to be moving that much. But basically going to be these. We have Summer Lyn. I would normally put like my Ninja Corn here, but because Lyn has armor effectiveness, maybe scares off some Bridal Tikis, so I have this. Also has a slight of a wind sweep, kind of, but she's usually too slow, so it doesn't matter. And we have Summer Thorr to put exposure and whatever damage with AoE that she can do. Alright, we have Summer Con plus 10 with lethality. He also has the EO shield, so no archers for him. Lyn might be a problem in terms of trying to kill him, maybe too hard. We have Fallen Maria, not Fallen Maria, Spring Maria. Oh, a little bit more happier Maria, plus 4. We have Diamant plus 1. We have Reagan plus 2. Umera plus 1 Wings of Mercy, and Bridal Tiki plus 1. So I'm gonna see how this goes a little bit. I don't know if I have my animations on. Okay, I do.
I'll get you going.
So as I said before, since I've already seen this, I kind of know what happens. We have the catapult here to destroy bolt towers. We also have Doom here to destroy bolt towers. Bolt towers is always going to be in 3, 4, and 5. It makes the most sense to be in those positions. Most people's defense are on the right side, at least of right now, because of the maps. So it's more better to be on the right side. 1 and 6 don't make sense because it cuts off one of your lanes. That's not good. So usually 3, 4, 5. We're covering 3 and 4. So Duma, since he has Freyr, which I like the combo, he will always do upheaval. So if Bolt Tower's here, he will destroy it, or Catapult will destroy it. Unless Reagan destroys it like that. So their Bolt Tower is safe here. And this is not an aggressive defense, so we're kind of just waiting it out. They have to initiate on me, essentially. Or doesn't move in my range. I'm not gonna do some flying, dancing shenanigans. I'm gonna wait patiently. I'm also gonna pause it after this. So the Bolt Tower goes off. LT gets danced. Oh, good. Hopefully I can remember to add this to the replay, because there's something that I remembered to add. But anyway, that's a note to me. As you can tell, the Bolt Tower went off, but the problem is, which is kind of weird with their tanking thing. So they tank this on turn 3, but the thing is that armor units aren't really going to move anywhere anyway. So it's only going to be the fire units, and the fire units aren't hit by the bolt tower. So that's also why I'm kind of protecting, if I could, 4, is because 4 would hit like a lot more units. But since it's like this, yeah, they're full health. So if they do fights, it's not going to really affect them. I mean, it would have made more sense, or it would have been better if they would have attacked Manuela because she's low health. But since she's not attacking Manuela, the bolt tower didn't really do much, so pretty much just a tanking from full health. Also too, so this is what I want to show. So Thorr did a lot of damage to Tiki, obviously with the AoE special.
Jeez.
And the damage, but if you want to spend more time, if you can, there's a website that you can look at for the different blazing. You can kind of see the positions on where they are. So if they would have put Bridal Tiki like right here when I'm like sort of clicking, you would have not hit. I don't think she would have been hit by the AoE, I think, or they could have put him. I don't know where they could have put him. But if you use the list, you can kind of see where it is, and then maybe you could have been able to tank it. It would have been fine. But also, that's just something to know. I have flyer formation on Camilla, so
I will see this
she can
through.
move closer. Otherwise, she would have been stuck. You can take out 2 units like that. That's pretty good. I believe that was a surrender, so let's look at this. So again, we have the bolt or the catapult here, and the Duma here. Bolt tower is bonus, and mostly we're going to be using it. But as we can tell, like I said, it's going to be 3, 4, 5, so only 5 is the deadly one that I can't stop. Yeah, so this is how it's going to be. We have Reagan +1, we have Naga +1, we have Ashara +1, we have Shez, Legendary Celica, and Saethor. Yeah, Saethor, okay. Anyway. Let's see what happens here. Well, Reagan didn't have a chance to break it this time, so full tower's gone, so they're gonna have to do this for full health. Alright, so Shez wants to take out Manoir. Obviously has hardy fighters, so the aid moves. Alright. Wasn't able to take out Manuela. Thor's been doing a lot of work lately. Okay. There's a damage to Shez.
Sorry, everyone.
Still flyer formation on Camilla, so she'll be able to move. Okay. Wants to take out Celica.
No hard feelings, dear. I'm sorry.
Okay. Then some other random movement. Alright, and these are 2 maps I have not seen, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Let's look together. Alright, so we have a Thorr +2, we have an Elimine who's not stopping anything, so Elimine actually could have probably stopped Thorr, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, because my Thorr doesn't have the Phantom Res, so Elimine could have stopped Thorr from putting exposure and this Quicken Pulse, but they didn't put it there. Elimine's also good, we actually have to put her on the column. Do something. We have Crom +4 with Hardy Bearing and Null follow-up and Canto Control. Does he come with Canto Control? I don't think he does. So just maybe to stop some stuff. Yeah. Ooh, Brave Crom +10. Okay, this person likes Crom with Gale Force. Actually, I just got my first Brave Crom like a couple weeks ago. I haven't really used them that much yet though. Oh, we have a Plumera with Guidance 4 and Firestorm Dance 3. Mirror Twist, I like it. +1. And we have Seliph with Gale Force. Hey, I know what that looks like. That looks exactly like mine. Let's see what they do. Unfortunate the Elimine's on the other side. Not stopping anything. I guess Thor's gonna get her special to free. And Thor's Bolt Tower and everything's gone. Just destroying stuff right now. Still things are good. There's no near saber here, so whoever they attack with melee range is all on them. And Crom's gonna take out Manuela. It doesn't get the Galeforce off though, at least not right now.
First for me.
Uma's tanky.
A drained.
So Crom's tanky. I don't know if it just ran out of room. Right, Thorr doing all the work that she's been doing.
Is this how it ends?
Thorr is very good. Better looking, but still
hard
very good in
feelings,
terms of
dear.
power.
Do I still not
You know, doing her work as well. Alright, so let's see what this one. This one's a couple hours ago. We have a Thorr, a Hator, a bonus doubler. I think I tried to do that. I'm not sure if I actually ended up doing it. I have Duo Askar +5. Brave Dimitri +10 with Vital Ashra. Very tanky. Umera +10. Ooh, it's like the same skills as the other one, except this one has the still water. And we have +10 Edelgard with the Galeforce. +10 Edelgard and +10 Dimitri. Alright, the 3 houses. Okay, let's see. What happens here?
I'll
Dimitri
get
gonna
you.
tank this? Yep, Dimitri. And Thorr doing Thorr things.
So this is my
Morning
punishment.
Guidance has been working pretty nicely. Canoa.
Your
Nope.
life is mine. It's not your fault. See?
These two have been doing some kind of combo today. Okay. So yeah, we got 4 wins, all pretty much in the same exact manner. All of them have been 2 foes defeated. All in the same manner. But yeah, that's pretty much the thing with Freyr is, as you can tell, like, yeah, the thing is he just takes up a mythic spot. And he's not like he's a dancer or he's like an armor that can use a far save or something. So it's like you kind of still have to give something up in order to get him. He's still very good, very useful, and he's going to be bonus for months, so a lot of people are going to be using him. And there's going to be a lot of stuff, especially with like the flyers that have like the orders buffs. He's going to be a really good fit with them, but he does have, you know, usually there's some glaring holes in some of the maps that he's running, at least from what I've seen so far. Who knows how it's going to end up being. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this has been a good add-on for the defense stuff, and we'll see you next time.